hold on to your seats because we're about to drop some serious money knowledge. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the coolest financial channel on YouTube. We are already a team of 73,000 subscribers. All right, let's get started with the first of 18 rules you need to know to master the art of money. And that is, there is no magic formula for money. You see, money isn't like whipping up a cake following a recipe. There's no one-size-fits-all. No magic formula that instantly turns you into a millionaire overnight. If only, right? But here's the real deal. There are countless ways to make money in this world. However, let's get this straight from the get-go. None of them come with a guarantee. And most definitely, none of them are a walk in the park. Now, here's the secret sauce. It's not about hoping for a magic wand to grant you wealth, but rather, it's about rolling up your sleeves, digging into the money game, and playing it smart. You see, the people who've made it big in the world of finance, they aren't afraid of the money game. They embrace it with open arms. They understand the rules, and they're not afraid to use money to their advantage. How do they get there? Well, it's not just about reading a couple of books or watching a few videos. It's about diving deep, studying, and most importantly, putting those lessons into practice. Let me spin you a tale. I recently chatted with a millionaire who didn't start with a silver spoon. He told me something that stuck. He wouldn't mind losing every penny as long as he had his health. Why? Because he knew he had the skills and knowledge to rebuild his fortune, and he had the confidence to back it up. That's the kind of mindset that conquers the money game. Now let me introduce you to the phoenix of finance, James Altucher. He was a web designer who soared during the dot-com boom, selling his company for a cool $10 million. But then, the story takes a dark turn. He lost it all in a series of epic money blunders. He's not shy to admit it. He made every stupid decision in the book. At one point, he had a mere $143 left in the bank, and he even contemplated a drastic step. But here's where the magic of learning and perseverance comes into play. James had an epiphany. He needed to change not just his business, but his entire life. He stopped tying his self-worth to his net worth. Slowly but surely, he pushed his way out of the darkness. He started sharing his journey through blogging, and guess what? People loved it. He penned over 20 books, using them as a canvas for his creativity. Today, he's not just a popular blogger, but also a sought-after podcaster, and his investments, they're worth millions. Now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, money is energy. If you want to cozy up to money, attract more of it into your life, and say goodbye to the nagging debt monster, you have to change your perspective on money. Consider this. Money is more than just cold, hard cash. It is a vibrant, pulsing force. It's a method of trade that declares to the universe how much value you bring to the table. Now here's the kicker. Your thoughts about money matter more than you might realize. If you keep chanting the money is hard to find mantra or declare that you never have enough, guess what? Your brain listens, nods, and makes it happen. It doesn't care if you're a law of attraction believer or a skeptic. It's taking orders from you. But here's the delightful twist. Money is like a dance partner. You can pull it closer or give it a little nudge away with your thoughts, your heart, and your actions. It's like you have a direct line to the money cosmos, and you're the DJ, spinning the energy tunes of abundance. So let's dance with money, my friends, and create a symphony of financial harmony that resonates with success. Now that we've harnessed some positive money vibes, now let's talk about starting saving and investing early to take advantage of compounding. The next rule of money you need to know. Let's dive into a treasure chest of financial wisdom. We're talking about the incredible power of saving and investing early, a strategy that can work miracles in your financial journey. But we're not simply talking about putting your extra cash aside. We're diving deep into the 6-jar system by the one and only Harv Eker. Now picture this. Your financial life is like a well-oiled machine with 6 different compartments, each serving a unique purpose. Think of it as the ultimate budgeting tool, designed to help you achieve financial freedom by managing your money effectively and maintaining a harmonious balance between spending and saving. The first jar, which we affectionately call necessities, is the real heavyweight in this game, claiming a whopping 55% of your income. These funds are sacred, guys, reserved for your basic living expenses like food, rent, utilities, and those pesky bills. These are the essentials you need to survive and function in the world. Picture it like this: without these funds, you'd be stranded, hungry, cold, and bored. Definitely not the adventure we signed up for, right? So, remember, the necessities jar is your lifeline, and you should never spend more than 55% of your income on these vital expenses. Now, let's talk about the long-term savings for spending jar, where 10% of your income goes. This is your trusty sidekick for saving up for future needs. Think emergencies, those big purchases you've been eyeing, or even paying off those pesky debts. Having this jar means you're prepared for whatever financial curveballs life throws your way. Next up, the play jar, the sweet taste of happiness. This jar gets another 10% of your income, and it's all about spending money on things that bring joy to your life. Dining out, traveling, entertainment, you name it. Life isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving, and the play jar ensures you have the means to do just that. Then there's the education jar, also receiving a delightful 10%. This jar is your ticket to personal growth and learning. Whether it's investing in books, courses, or getting some coaching, you're investing in yourself. After all, the more you know, the more you grow, both personally and financially. Now here's the jar that dreams are made of: financial freedom. Another 10% goes here, and it's all about building passive income streams that can one day replace your active income. We're talking stocks, real estate, or even starting an online business. This jar holds the key to your financial independence, and it's worth every penny you put into it. And last, but certainly not least, the give jar. This one receives 5% of your income, and it's where you get to be the financial superhero. Use this jar to donate money to causes you're passionate about, whether it's charities, churches, or helping individuals in need. It's your chance to make a positive impact on the world. It's not just a budgeting technique, it's a roadmap to financial success. By consistently and diligently following this system, you'll find yourself on a path to financial freedom that you never thought possible. Remember, it's not just about saving, it's about smart and purposeful allocation of your money. Get those jars ready and watch your financial miracles unfold. Now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, pay yourself first and prioritize your financial goals. Consider yourself a talented baker who creates delicious cakes on a daily basis. Your customers love your cakes, and they express their gratitude by paying you money. But here's the twist, my friends. Instead of gobbling all of those delicious earnings, you decide to treat yourself like the cake lover that you are. You set aside a perfect slice of cake just for you. It's your reward for all the hard work and creativity you pour into your craft. You can enjoy it right away, savoring every bite, or save it for a special occasion when you want to celebrate life's sweet moments. Now, what about the rest of the cake? Well, that's where the magic happens. You use it wisely to pay for your everyday expenses, the ingredients to create more delicious cakes, rent for your cozy bakery, utility bills that keep the lights on, and even those pesky taxes. Here's why this concept is a game changer. By paying yourself first, you ensure that no matter how many cakes you bake or how much your customers pay, you always have that special slice set aside just for you. It's your way of saying, I value my hard work and creativity, and I deserve a piece of the pie. But wait, there's more. This practice isn't just about treating yourself, it's about motivating yourself. The more cakes you bake, the bigger your slice becomes. It's like a tasty reward for your dedication and perseverance. Imagine, with time, you could even open your own bakery, or better yet, retire early and embark on adventures around the world, all because you paid yourself first. Now, some people might raise an eyebrow and say, isn't that a bit selfish? But here's the scoop, it's not selfish at all. In fact, it's one of the smartest and most responsible ways to manage your money. Without this practice, you might end up splurging on things that don't truly matter, or worse, sinking into the abyss of debt. And let's face it, no one likes the taste of debt cake. So remember, the Napoleon Hill rule to pay yourself first isn't about being stingy or hoarding cake. It's about honoring yourself, recognizing your worth as a baker, and taking care of both your present and future needs. It's about having your cake and enjoying it too. So, go ahead, slice that cake and savor the sweetness of financial success. Alright guys, now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, money mindset is everything. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far and want more content like this, comment the word more, so I'll notice. Picture your mind as a treasure chest. Your beliefs about money are the precious jewels inside. If you're walking around with a mindset that says, money is scarce and I'll never have enough, well, guess what? You're locking that treasure chest and throwing away the key. And here's the thrilling twist. You have the power to change that narrative. Flip the mind to, money flows to me effortlessly, and I attract abundance. Suddenly, you've unearthed that treasure chest, and it's raining golden opportunities. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't some hocus-pocus stuff. It's the real deal. When you think positively and confidently about your financial goals, you're sending a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. It's like sending out an invitation to a fabulous party, and trust me, the universe responds with a resounding yes. So remember, your mindset isn't just a passenger on this financial journey, it's the navigator. Chart your course with positivity, and you'll sail into uncharted waters of financial success. All right, now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, invest in assets that will appreciate over time. Consider your money to be seeds with the ability to grow into majestic trees of fortune. But you don't want just any seeds. You want those magical ones that thrive and bear fruit over time. Enter the champions of wealth building, stocks, real estate, and businesses. These assets are like the marathon runners of your financial portfolio. They don't sprint and fizzle out. They steadily gain momentum, increase in value, and provide you with a return on your investment. Think of it this way. Investing in these assets is like planting saplings. Initially, they may seem small, but with time, they grow into towering oaks that provide shade, shelter, and sustenance. The longer you nurture them, the more bountiful the rewards. But here's the secret sauce. It's not just about planting and waiting. You need to tend to your financial garden, monitor, diversify, and make informed decisions. Just like a skilled gardener, you'll reap the fruits of your labor as your investments flourish and appreciate over time. So, get ready to watch your money grow into a lush, green forest of financial freedom. Now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is diversify your income streams and create passive income. Now let me paint a picture for you with some help from a true wizard of this concept, Timothy Ferriss, and his best-selling book, The 4-Hour Workweek. In this literary gem, Ferriss spills the beans on how he went from regular guy to financial superhero, and his secret sauce, creating multiple streams of income that practically run themselves. We're talking about income that doesn't require you to be chained to your desk 24/7. Timothy Ferriss calls this lifestyle design. It's like crafting your life into a masterpiece where you work less, earn more, and, most importantly, savor the sweet nectar of life itself. Imagine having the time to pursue your passions, travel the world, or just laze on the beach while money keeps flowing in. Now let's unwrap some of the juicy takeaways from the 4-Hour Workweek. Ferriss teaches us that it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. You can escape the 9-to-5 grind by outsourcing tasks, automating your income, and embracing the digital age. And guess what? You don't need to be a tech genius to make it work. You just need the right strategy. So, why stop at one income stream when you can have many? Diversify your financial portfolio like a pro and let those passive income streams roll in. It's like having your money work for you while you sip on that beachside cocktail. Cheers to the 4-Hour Workweek dream. All right, now let's talk about learning from successful people and mentors who have achieved what you want. The next rule of money you need to know. Picture this. You're learning to swim, and you can either paddle around aimlessly or have an Olympic swimmer as your coach. Which option do you think will get you to the finish line faster and with better technique? Exactly. Learning from successful people is like having that Olympic swim coach guide you through the waters of your ambitions. But here's the real gem. It's not just about reading their books or watching their videos. You can actively work as a volunteer with these mentors. This means immersing yourself in their world, soaking up their knowledge, and offering your skills in return. And volunteering doesn't always mean fetching coffee. It can be about helping them with their projects, providing fresh perspectives, or contributing your expertise. Imagine you dream of becoming a tech startup mogul. Find a mentor who's been there and done that and offer your assistance. Not only will you gain valuable insights, but you'll also build a network that can open doors you never knew existed. So whether your ambition is to conquer the financial world, become an entrepreneurial sensation, or master a culinary art, seek out those who've already walked that path. Volunteer your time and talents and watch your journey to success take off like a rocket. Now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, educate yourself on financial literacy and keep learning new skills. Think of it as your secret weapon to conquer the money game. The more you know, the better equipped you are to make smart financial decisions. It's like having a superpower without the cape. Now, here's the best part. Learning about financial literacy doesn't have to be a boring lecture or a tedious textbook. It's about understanding how money works in the real world and how you can make it work for you. Whether it's budgeting, investing, or understanding the magic of compound interest, every bit of knowledge you gain is a step closer to financial success. And guess what? You don't need to break the bank to learn. You see, we've got a treasure trove of free videos right here on our channel that cover all things financial literacy. So if you're hungry for knowledge and eager to take control of your financial destiny, hit that subscribe button and let's embark on this educational journey together. Knowledge is power, my friends, and it's time to unleash that power for a brighter financial future. All right, now let's talk about having a clear vision and plan for your financial future, the next rule of money you need to know. Think of it as plotting your own epic adventure. You're the captain of your financial ship, and having a clear vision is like having a treasure map that leads to your goals. Imagine this. You're on a road trip, and you've got your trusty GPS guiding you. Your financial vision is just like that GPS, helping you navigate life's twists and turns. It's your North Star, guiding you toward the life you dream of. But here's the magic. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey itself. Your financial plan is like a road trip filled with exciting stops and experiences along the way. It's not about depriving yourself today, it's about setting yourself up for an even more amazing tomorrow. Now let's shift to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, track your net worth and cash flow regularly. This rule might sound a bit adulting, but trust me, it's like having a superpower in your financial superpower. Imagine you're playing a video game, and you keep an eye on your score to know how well you're doing. Well, tracking your net worth and cash flow is pretty much the same thing, but for your real-life financial journey. Here's the deal. Your net worth is like your financial report card. It adds up everything you own, assets, and subtracts what you owe, liabilities. The goal? Watch that number grow, just like you'd want your high score in a game to climb. Now, cash flow is like keeping an eye on your in-game currency. It's all about monitoring the money coming in and going out. By regularly tracking it, you'll be able to spot trends, make informed decisions, and level up your financial game. So consider tracking your net worth and cash flow as your way of becoming the financial hero of your own story. After all, who doesn't want to be the protagonist of a successful financial adventure? Now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, increase your income by adding value, solving problems, and creating solutions. Imagine you're the superhero of your financial story. Your superpowers are adding value, solving problems, and creating solutions. It's like being the Batman of your own Gotham City, making things better and reaping the rewards. So how does it work? Well, start by asking yourself, how can I make someone's life easier or better? Maybe it's creating a product that solves a pesky problem, offering a service that makes people's lives more convenient, or even just going the extra mile at your job. When you add value and solve problems, you become valuable. And don't forget about creativity. Think of it as your trusty sidekick. Be innovative. Think outside the box and find new solutions to old problems. When you do that, guess what happens? People notice, opportunities multiply, and your income, well, it tends to follow suit, taking a leap in the right direction. So remember, you're not just earning money, you're making the world a better place. One solution at a time. All right, now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is negotiate your salary, fees, and prices confidently. Imagine this. You're in a room, you've got your game face on, and you're ready to talk turkey. Negotiation isn't about being pushy, it's about getting what you're worth. So whether you're haggling over your salary, fees for your services, or the price of that shiny new gadget, confidence is your best friend. Now think of negotiation as a conversation, not a confrontation. It's like bargaining at a flea market. You put out a number, they toss out a number, and you meet somewhere in the center. But here's the kicker. You've got to believe in the value you bring to the table. That's your secret sauce. Imagine walking into your boss's office or a client meeting and confidently stating your case for why you deserve that raise or a fair fee. It's like being the star of your own negotiation show. And guess what? You're the lead role, so don't be afraid to speak up, be persuasive, and negotiate like a pro. Remember, if you don't ask, you don't get. It's your financial future, and you've got the power to shape it. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful rules of money you need to know, and that is, spend less than you earn and live below your means. It's not about being a penny pincher, but rather it's about being savvy with your resources. Think of your financial life as a well-cooked stew. You have your income, which is like the ingredients. To make that stew delicious, you don't want to throw in too many ingredients, right? You carefully balance them, making sure there's enough for now and some leftovers for later. That's what living below your means is all about. It's about finding that sweet spot where you're comfortable but not extravagant, where you have room for saving and investing, and where you can still enjoy a treat or two. It's like walking a tightrope. But once you find your balance, you'll be amazed at how it can catapult you toward your financial goals. So remember, it's not about deprivation, it's about wise choices that allow you to savor both the present and the future. Now, isn't that a recipe for financial success? All right, now let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is use tax-efficient investment strategies. Think of taxes like a sneaky bandit trying to steal your hard-earned cash. But guess what? You can outsmart that bandit and keep more of your money in your pocket. Imagine you're at an all-you-can-eat buffet. You grab a plate, pile it high with delicious food, and head back to your table. Now, here's the twist. The buffet manager tells you that you only have to pay taxes on what you eat, not on the entire buffet. How cool would that be? Well, tax-efficient investments work kind of like that. They let you pay taxes only on what you actually use or eat from your investments, not on the entire investment itself. So you get to keep more of your profits and watch your wealth grow faster. It's like having a secret savings account that the tax bandit can't touch. Now, that's what I call smart money management. But remember, these strategies may vary depending on your location and financial situation, so it's always a good idea to consult with a tax professional to find the perfect strategy for you. Now let's shift to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, take calculated risk and embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a diving board about to take a plunge into a financial pool. It's a bit scary, right? But here's the thing. Life's most exciting adventures often involve a bit of risk. Think about it this way. Every failure is like a treasure map to success. When things don't go as planned, you're not failing, you're learning. It's like a GPS recalculating your route to wealth. Those who've made it big didn't do it by playing it safe all the time. They dared to dream and took those calculated risks. So, my financial explorers, don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone towards your goals. After all, the road to riches isn't always smooth, but it's definitely worth the adventure. All right, now, let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is be generous and give back to others. You see, as you navigate the labyrinth of money, it's essential to remember that it's not all about you. It's about the world you live in and the people you share it with. Think of generosity as a boomerang. When you give, it comes back to you in ways you can't even imagine. It's like sprinkling fairy dust of kindness and watching the world around you light up. Remember, you don't need to be a billionaire to make a difference. Even small acts of generosity can have a big impact. Buy a coffee for a friend, donate to a local charity, or simply lend a listening ear. The joy you bring to others ripples through the universe and, in a beautiful twist of fate, finds its way back to you. So embrace the power of giving back, not because it's a rule, but because it's the golden thread that weaves the fabric of a kinder, more connected world. And in the grand symphony of life, your notes of generosity will harmonize with the universe's melody, creating a timeless tune of love, compassion, and abundance. All right, let's move to the next rule of money you need to know, and that is, enjoy your money and celebrate your achievements. Think of your financial journey as an epic adventure, and every milestone as a treasure chest waiting to be opened. Whether it's paying off a debt, hitting a savings goal, or investing in your future, take a moment to pat yourself on the back. You've earned it. Treat yourself to that dream vacation you've been waiting for. Enjoy a delicious meal at your favorite restaurant, or go on a guilt-free shopping spree. Celebrate your financial triumphs with passion since you worked hard for them. Remember, money isn't just about numbers on a screen, it's the key to unlocking experiences, dreams, and memories. So go ahead, splurge a little, and relish the joy of your accomplishments. After all, what's the point of having a treasure if you don't enjoy the treasures it brings? And as you celebrate, don't forget to share your success with loved ones. Your financial journey is a story worth sharing, and inspiring others along the way is the icing on the financial cake. So, celebrate, enjoy, and keep the financial adventure alive. And there you have it, guys. The 18 rules of money you need to know for financial mastery. Remember, there's no magic spell, but with the right mindset and knowledge, you can transform your financial life. If you want to dive deeper into any of these rules, we've included links to audiobooks of relevant books below. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. It is important to conduct thorough research and consult with financial professionals before making any investment decisions. I recommend you watch the next video in our series. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.